Hello Aries, welcome to your weekly intuitive reading. I hope that you are doing well. And for any of you who do live in the United States, I hope that you celebrate Thanksgiving. I hope that you had a happy Thanksgiving. We are doing this reading on the full moon in Gemini. So we've got a lot more powerful energy that we're working through. And let's see what messages come through for you. This is for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Aries. Keep in mind that these are general messages, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Try not to build a story if it's not resonating for you. Most likely the message is not for you. Check with your other placements, your moon sign, your rising sign, or any of the other zodiac that may stand out to you. All right, Aries. Let's begin. All right, first card out, we have the Devil. This is prompting me to stop for a moment. I'm not sure where this message is going. However, I did just lead it in the Gemini reading, and I feel called to just put it out there to anyone who may need need a little help working through. If you have been and you recognize that you have been in some form of narcissistic relationship or connection, whether you're still in it, most likely this message is more for those who have already left, separated themselves from a narcissistic relationship, but are still finding that it's difficult to fully individuate and break free from the energy, from the emotions, from what has been done. I highly, highly, highly recommend to look up, and he has a YouTube channel, Dr. Sam Vaknin, V-A-K-N-I-N, Vaknin. He is a doctor. He is a coach. He is also, he has admitted and been diagnosed as a narcissist. So this is information that is coming from the actual horse's mouth, so to speak. And he has many books. He has a lot of research into this phenomenon, not only about the narcissist, but also of he calls victims of the narcissistic abuse. And I highly, highly, highly recommend just checking out his channel. There may be something there for you. It's very, very educational, just put it that way. But only if you are ready, and only if this resonates for you. Okay, the Devil. That which has its hold, its grips on us. Reason why I felt the need to give a little advice there for who may need to hear it. All right, let's continue. Let's see what else comes through for you, Aries. Seven of Swords. Feeling very dissociated, disconnected from yourself, from your thoughts. There's something that has been working on you, through you, within you, that you're still attached to, that is still in your mind, still working through the inner workings of your mind. Now, there is another aspect of you, Aries, that is a free spirit and is working hard to free yourself from this. And this really, I have the chills. So for those of you who are recognizing that you have had, whether it is a relationship or a parent, a friend, a boss, someone that has put you under their spell, the narcissist spell, this fantasy land that they live in, it's very hard to break free from, because they program the mind of the victim, of the other, not intentionally, by the way, but it is something that you need to work on within yourself to individuate from the other. And I see that your spirit is strong and really is not going to back down. Prince of Swords. It looks like you are, overall, this is talking about learning, becoming wiser, understanding what is going on in the mind. Why you continuously, you may cycle around and feel fine, and all of a sudden, bam, you're hit with this energy that it's just pulls you under, because you're still chained to this energy that was given to you or that you received, whether as a child or through some form of connection. It is like a virus. It truly is. It's an entity that gets within the mind. Does a number. So, Dr. Sam, he knows what's going on. And this is coming from somebody who has been through it as well, myself. And it's taken many years to really fully work through that. I'm also appreciative of having the experience because it connected me to my spiritual path and opened me up to a lot more. So, you know, everybody's different. Everybody's experience is different. I would not recommend going the route that I did. But everything works. Everything is meant to happen. That happens. I truly, truly believe that and witness that. So the less we try to control things and the more we're aware and we're understanding where life is taking us and showing us, the easier it is to go through some of the harder lessons. And we don't bring with us some of the residual stuff. Anyway, Aries, let's continue. Tell me if... Give me more on the devil. We have magic that came out. So this is talking about some kind of spell that you have been put under, hypnosis of some sort. It is a mind control programming, and it felt like magic because it is a fantasy. It's a shared fantasy that you go into with the other. And then you've got that whole Pavlov, you've got the reward and punishment. It becomes like a drug, like an addiction. This energy elevates you and brings you into, it's your inner child. It brings you into this fantasy world of Disneyland and everything is amazing. And then you're dropped. Then it's like pushed away and you do everything possible to get back to that amazing feeling of it feels like magic. It is actually not. Wow. Okay. Okay. 7 of Swords with competition. So for who I'm reading for now, Aries, this energy actually brought out, and it will bring out, our inner child wounds. And for you, it seems as though competition is something that you are working through to overcome. This is when you kind of do go into a state of unconsciousness and all you can fixate on is competing against somebody or something. You lose all of your faculties. You lose your true self, your true nature when you go into this energy. And this may be linked back to your childhood where you were competing for your parents' attention or just... or you were forced into competition. That was the only way that you would get attention from a parent. This is learned behavior passed down from somebody. Okay. Okay. Now your higher self or the soul self, the bohemian self, the self that is a free spirit, wants to live in integrity. I did do a video on Saturn squaring Mars and the Sun, and it's all about showing us where we are, in integrity, acting out of integrity, living out of integrity, and where we are not. So you may be getting a good dose of that right now. Overall, we have intimacy with the Prince of Swords. You may be learning why it's been so difficult to have true, intimate connections, deep, intimate connections, where you have to become vulnerable and transparent and let all of your cards show. That's scary for somebody who wants to be in control, right? But it is a letting go. There is no competition, Aries. That is all a figment in your mind. Sure, we can look outside in the world and we can see competition everywhere. But do you really want to participate in that? Because there's a flip side to it. You don't have to. You can just be you and actually be loved for just you. All of you. The whole you. The true you. Even the parts of you that you don't like. That is true unconditional love. And you must give it to yourself first before you are able to fully embrace and receive it from others. Okay, let's talk about the devil. The wheel. Uh-huh. Thank you. Okay. So, these are cycles and patterns that you have played out over and over and over again for a good part of your life. Maybe all of your life, depending on who I'm talking to here. The wheel, the karmic wheel, is these experiences that we have, that we signed up to have in this lifetime, that we are meant to go through, that will cause us some pain, will cause us attachment, will cause us to lose our integrity and our faculties. And we're meant to eventually learn and grow from them and release from them so that we can go on to the next lesson. It's like going to school. If you don't pass a class, you're going to repeat that class. If you don't pass a grade, you're going to repeat that grade. Well, the karmic wheel, if you're not learning, growing, and evolving from these experiences that you signed up for, I hate to tell you, many people, when they're in pain, do not want to hear that, but it is the truth. You will continue to repeat the cycle until you are ready to grow and evolve and learn and forgive and let go. The wheel. Now this card is telling me, with the Seven of Swords and competition, that this is what you are not letting go of, or having a hard time letting go of. So something within your inner child or deep within is still active and still operating under the disguise of competition. Aries, understand that you're only competing with yourself in the end, truly. So I hope that this message gets through to some of you who may unconsciously be aware of, oh my gosh, I'm doing it again. Oh my God, like I'm comparing myself to someone else. I'm competing against someone else, or just life in general. This can cause a lot of stress. This can cause you to detach from your true nature. It can cause a lot of pain, dissociation. Now, the good news is there's other parts of you, this true soul self, this rebel, this strength, this free spirit within you that is of integrity that recognizes when you're not in integrity. There's a strong connection. There are strong connections you have in your life. Maybe they're the ones that you feel like you're competing against, but they're actually your soul family. These are actually souls that are here to help you grow and evolve. Learn to love yourself, all of yourself. This is home. This is family. Doesn't have to be biological family, but this is soul family. And overall, we have the Hierophant. Understanding what belief systems you are operating under. Certain traditions that have molded and shaped you and programmed your mind. The Hierophant is also about learning ancient knowledge, ancient wisdom that's within, that this soul self is carrying. We have the Tower below that, so it seems as though there is something. Hanged Man below that. Something is trying to wake you up and show you, Aries, that you do not need to compete, that you have been in a very strong karmic cycle and it has programmed you into operating in this way that is not in the light, is not in your best interest, it is not in integrity. And you know that this, somewhere in here, you know this is why I'm not able to really intimately, deeply connect with other people. It's like there's a wall, there's a barrier there. So the awareness is the first step. That's beautiful. All right, we're going to get you some advice, Aries. We're going to read from the Shamanic Healing Oracle. And don't forget to click the like button if you are liking this video. Feel free to comment. I love to read all of your comments. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. All right, Aries. Let's get you some advice here. It's all about, detaching from this old energy that has been working within you for a very long time. Individuate. Evolve. Grow. You have another aspect of yourself, your free spirit, that is working very strongly with you right now. And there is a lot of wisdom. You may also be called to learning, growing, understanding. Maybe you're called to listen to Dr. Sam Vaknin, V-A-K-N-I-N, or something of the sort. Maybe you are going to therapy yourself or something. All right, we have unlimited possibilities. And that's the thing, Aries. There's no need to compete for what it is that you want. We live in the world, we create our experiences through the mental sphere. I can't get the card up. Through the imagination, through our beliefs, our knowings. Just some area of you, Aries, has been hijacked. Energy is still operating somewhere within you. But you may be learning about this right now. When fall turns into winter, the leaves fall from the trees, birds fly south, plants go dormant. Some even die, having lived the life they were meant to. Do we ever panic and wallow in the fear that this is it? There will never be another robin singing? There will never be another ripe tomato? No, we don't. Why is that? We know that after winter, spring will return, followed by the bounty of summer. It is so in your life. At any given time, there are unlimited possibilities for you and yours. Many different paths to take. Many different options available. Don't get bogged down into thinking in a linear fashion. Open your eyes and your heart and feel the power your free will and choice brings to you. Make your life what it is meant to be. So that is your advice, Aries. There truly is unlimited possibilities. It is just down to you to really let go of maybe rigid thinking, old beliefs that are kind of keeping you stuck on a repetitive loop. So that's the message that I have for you this week, Aries. I hope that you find this helpful for you, and I'm sending you out so much love. Take care. Bye.